So, I think as far as like Bronny, like the Bronny situation, I feel like that's a crazy situation in itself.
Let's talk about it.
Like Bronny, this is my thing with Bronny. Bronny has such great determination. Like, I feel you want to have your own lane. I feel that you know what I mean, you want to do your own thing. But that's why I said sometimes you can't let sports be your identity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he want to be that dude and be the next basketball player because that's what his dad did. But I'm like, Bronny, that might not be your thing. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I felt like since day one he should have stayed at USC. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't ready for that. He wasn't ready. He was barely producing at USC.
Right.
He honestly was barely producing. You know what I'm saying? In high school, like this man got the McDonald's All-American game. Like, I didn't really think he should got that.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, his dad should have been like, all right, we need to see some real production. At least give me an average of 15 at the point position. Let me get at least, you know what I'm saying, 15 consistent 15, 5 and 5 out of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This man, wasn't even averaging 10 points a game.
Now.
You know what I'm saying? Even when he was at USC.
Yeah.
I don't even think he wasn't even averaging.
He was averaging 5.
Yeah, 5 points a game. Like, come on.
Now, I will play devil's advocate. Now, I'm a Warriors fan, by the way. So, I hate LeBron. Absolutely cannot stand LeBron, but I respect him. He's one of the greatest players of all time. I get that. But it's just the world's best dad thing right there. If you were in the position to be able to play with your son, would you do it?
Oh, for sure I would.
Would you pull strings or to let that happen?
Yeah, so I don't knock him on that point.
Okay.
Like, for sure, I definitely would play with my kid. You know what I'm saying? So I can't never knock him for doing that. But at the same time, like, I feel like because of maybe LeBron wanting that, it has now put Bronny in a bad position.
It definitely has, but I won't say it's. We all are on the same page that we want the best for Bronny. Like, I hope Bronny does great in whatever he wants to do. I mean, fuck, he had an and one, and the away crowd had like a standing ovation. So he's beloved outside of your mainstream media because they're killing him right now. So let me say this. I think Bronny is playing like how every 55th pick in the draft should be playing.
Yeah.
If you look at the people that were drafted under him in the G League, they're averaging about 6. The 56th pick is hurt, so everybody else is averaging 6 in the G League. He's averaging 16. Everybody killed Bronny because of the Philly game, right? Where he had to go up against Tyrese Maxey. Off of the plane, he doesn't know any of the matchups. He doesn't know the tendencies. He probably doesn't even know he's going to be playing 15 important minutes, right? And it's the most he's ever played in the NBA. Here's the problem. It is not LeBron's fault. Well, it's not all LeBron's fault because I'm pretty sure he has a say in that too. But it's the organization's fault. It's the Lakers' fault. Can you name me one person after Kobe who the Lakers drafted and developed and made into a star at the minimum? Not a superstar, just a star.
They drafted?
Drafted and developed.
Yeah, that probably be a hard question to ask because the Lakers are known for for trading for superstars.
Exactly.
They've kind of always been an organization that's traded for superstars.
Bingo. And this is my point. I don't think they have any because after Kobe, their best player was LeBron and AD, which they both acquired per trade. You look at OKC Thunder. 3 years they're shitty, but they got SGA off of a trade, got Chet, and they got a bunch of other pieces, and they're developing. Luka, drafted and developed. Giannis, drafted and developed. Steph, drafted and developed. Jokic, drafted and developed. When you talk about player development, it's very important that you either throw them into the fire completely and let them learn on their own, or send them to the G League. Do not bring them up at all, especially after you bring them up. Oh, he had 31 points. Okay, let's throw him in on an NBA primetime game against one of the best point guards in the league. Tyrese Maxey can give 25 to 30 plus on anybody on any given night. So I think that was a mistake. But the Lakers have never been a develop team. The Warriors are a very good player development team. You look at the young guys now. OKC, very good at player development. Orlando, good at player development. Houston, very good at player development.
Yeah.
And they're all in contention.
Yeah.
So we have to take a step back for a second and ask ourselves, is this selective outrage on LeBron, or is it selective outrage on Bronny?
Oh man, I feel like that's a tough question, but I just feel like LeBron, knowing what he know,
Yeah.
he been in the league for a very long time, 2 decades. So I just feel like LeBron, you know what it takes to be a superstar. You know what it takes, you know what I mean, to play at a high level in the NBA. And you know that right now your son needs more developing. Could he potentially be something in the NBA? I'm not taking it away from him because he's still very young. But what I'm saying is, do he got it right now to be on the spotlight like he is?
Yeah.
Because everybody's watching what Bronny's doing. Everybody. When Bronny on the court, everybody's like, okay, what are he going to do?
He's the most watched 55th pick I've ever seen.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody's paying attention to what Bronny's doing. How many points he got tonight? How many assists he got tonight? What did he do on this? Is he shooting the ball well? You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I expect him to be a better shooter than he is. Like, I feel like Bronny, that's one thing you need to take advantage of. You need an initiative that you can shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Solidify. I can come off that screen and I can pop it for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not saying that I expect Bronny to be a superstar caliber
At least a
point guard.
6-man.
At
least a 6-man. I expect that out of you. I think he can produce and be a great 6-man.
Right. And it's tough when you're 6'2" and you can't shoot.
Yes.
You're not really a good playmaker.
What can we do?
You develop them.
You know what I'm saying? What can we do with a 6'2" guy that can't shoot, and his IQ ain't high enough to really be an assist guy like Rondo?
Like I said,
You know what I mean? It's hard.
it is, and I understand where you're coming from. I do, but I think this was an organization that wanted history to be made, and they did. So you have your history. Everybody would have been happy if LeBron played with Bronny for one game and spend the rest of his season in the G League like everybody else.
Yeah.
Develop, build confidence, play against people that you can learn from. You're still practicing with the team, and then when you are ready, then you will be put up into the two-way contract.
Yeah.
But they did too much to where, LeBron's only playing home games. LeBron's not traveling with the G League team. We're going to call LeBron up to come play in Philly. And you fuck up people's rhythm doing that.
Yeah. And they got too many games to be fucking up rhythm.
Yeah.
You got too many games. You got too much ball to be playing to be fucking up rhythm. Because you fucking up rhythm now. We got multiple games we losing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And with basketball, it's a snowball effect.
It is.
You get on that losing streak and can't figure it out as a team, we finna go bad.
Yeah.
And basketball is different because you play so many games. So when you have a losing season, that's a lot of L's.
A lot. A whole lot.
That's a lot of L's. That's a lot of games we couldn't figure it out.
My question to everybody is what is your expectation for Bronny this year?
Yeah.
What
do y'all feel like Bronny should be playing at, like, because my I just don't know yet. Like, I haven't figured out what my expectation for him is. I just want to see him be consistent.
And
I guess I can say that's my first thing I would say. I want to see him be consistent. I don't want to see him being hot or cold. I want to see a consistent run from him.
yeah,
If you're going to be a 5-5 type of guy, I just want to see it be consistent, because he has spurts where we've seen him
right.
take on and take off, and it's like, okay, Bronny, like, this is what we've been waiting on. This what we've been cheering on to see. But it's like, then there's moments it's like, hold on, Bronny, we touching the rock too much not to get nothing, not even a foul.
Right. You're absolutely right. I just don't like the selective outrage from the big media outlets. Like Stephen A on ESPN was just like, LeBron, stop this. Stop doing this to your son. Like, you're not sending him to the to war, to Ukraine.
Yeah.
Like, dog, what?
Yeah.
Everybody out there, what do you expect from the 55th pick?
Yeah.
If you change his name from Bronny James to Bronny Jones, would you have the same expectation?
Yeah. No. But that's what happens when you get all that hype.
Very true.
He been overhyped since high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens. Now he getting in the league and it's low key getting exposed.
For sure.
And that sucks, because it's like he never gonna get the chance to have his own identity, because you are LeBron's son.
And he's a good kid.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. He got a little trouble with being high, but whatever.
He's in Cali.
He's in Cali. We ain't gonna knock you for that, bro.
You know what I mean?
You know, it happens.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? You do your thing. But just because he's LeBron's son, it's hard for people to give him that full ownership.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To judge him on a different scale, to judge him on a scale by himself, because he just been so hyped.
Right.
He been so hyped since high school. You know what I'm saying? And especially a lot of people don't even think he deserves to be where he's at anyways. So every time he don't meet the expectations people putting on him, they're automatically just tanking him.